Hey lads, what's the crack? Nyla here, and today is February. So, you know how I did James Arthur January? If you don't, check that out at the end of this video, hopefully. Well, I thought that we should do not necessarily one artist February, but a good few artists beginning with F for February. I know. What am I doing? Making themes out of nothing? I'm not quite sure. But I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna give it a go for February and see what you guys think. If you enjoy this, let me know in the comments, and I'll do, I don't know, Mumford and Sons March or something. So, Finneas, February at the moment. I also have Frank Sinatra and a few other artists coming up. I might not do it for the full month. I'll see how it goes. But I think this year, just for the majority of the month, I'll try to do artists that match the month. So Finneas, February. I lost a friend. Now this song looks tragic already. Look at the colour scheme, look at the name of it. I am ready. I'm ready to cry. Let's get in without further ado.
I lost a friend, like keys in a sofa, like a wallet in the backseat, like ice in the summer heat. I lost a friend.
Okay, first impressions. Very pretty. I like it so far. The piano, really nice. My gosh, I like it a lot. It's very simple, very pretty. Very somber tone. Also, the video, he seems a bit staggery. He's talking about losing a friend. So I'm sure they're linked, but I'll get more into that, I'd say, later when I see where this video goes. Oh gosh, my hat's a bit crooked. Also, I wanted to say a bit of a strained simile there. Like he's in a sofa or something, wasn't it? Like that's a bit strange, that one. Like, okay, you're kind of just trying to find something that you lose. So yeah, slight imperfection in the song there. Let's keep going.
Like sleep on a red eye, like money on a bad bed, like time worrying about every bad thing that hasn't happened yet. I know I'll be alright, but I'm not tonight.
Oh, okay. Ooh, ooh, these are emotions, aren't they? Oh, okay. So two things there I want to talk about. The like time worrying about every little thing that hasn't happened yet. Firstly, that's a beautiful sequence of words. It's well structured, that phrasing. Um, like time worrying about every. There's so many syllables that makes you think that like time is sped up a little bit because everything else was kind of monosyllabic ish. Not monosyllabic, but like, oh, I can't remember what it is when you have like a note per syllable ish. It kind of was slower, and then that one was very clearly the opposite, where it was like, and it's like loads of syllables going through, so you think that like time is passing, which really reflects the meaning of the words, and that's a lovely thing to put in. I don't think I've ever seen that in a video I've reacted to yet, so that's pretty cool and not cliche. A lot of things I call out here are kind of cliche, but this is not, I don't think. It's a very nice effect, and the words as well. Like that's hard hitting, you know, like overthinking and stuff like that. So it's bringing in a bit. It's relatable, but it's also something people don't talk about too much. So it's good that it's being brought up in this song. I like that. It's very like honest, very raw. And then the next bit, I know I'll be alright, but not tonight. That's good. So it's like, I know I'll be alright. So you're like, oh, optimism, cool, but not tonight. Oof, oof. So you're like aware that this isn't the end of the world. You'll keep going. The world keeps spinning. But right now, Right now I'm gonna be sad, and that's okay. That was a good message. It's really cool. Oh, like it.
I'll be lying awake, counting all the mistakes I've made, replaying fights. I know I'll be alright, but I'm not tonight. I lost a friend, I lost a friend, I lost my mind. Nobody.
Lovely vocals. And it really contrasts with the piano, which is very simple, and then it's just like belts out these vocals. And like you can see the emotion on his face. It's so well acted. Wow. Oh, this is so beautifully put together. Like the video as well, this like tones of the video, the colors used in the video, and this like it just all amplifies this like belting out emotional vocal. Beautiful. This is masterpiece.
Leaves me, say I know that he don't need me, 'cause he made a little too much money to be 20 and sad. And I'll be fine without him,
Ooh,
but are you
that was a lovely line. I know I'm stopping all the time, but it's just because this song's so good and it needs to be analysed every line. Oh my gosh. Made a little too much money to be 20 and sad, I think it was. Oh, I love that. That's such a line. Because it's like everyone can be unhappy, but then there's this whole thing where it's like you have too much good going on in your life to be unhappy. And then this one's like you make a little too much money to be 20 and sad. So it brings in the 20. You're too young to be unhappy. Like you have your whole life ahead of you. What are you sad for already? And then it's also you have too much money to be 20 and sad. It's like firstly you have too much money to be 20. Like you've made so much money. It's not even you have too much money. It's you have too much money and you're so young. So you've like way too much money. And oh my gosh, it's like you don't deserve to be sad kind of thing. And he's just like I assume he's gonna go against that somewhere here. And that's not the whole message is like, yeah, you shouldn't be sad, but I assume he's gonna go into it a bit more. Let's keep going.
it's right about him? How the hell did I lose a friend I never had? Never had.
I don't know.
I'm on the mend, like I'm wearing a neck brace, like I'm sleeping at my own place, like I'm pulling all the stitches out of my own face. I'm
Okay, he likes similes in here. So a few things to say here. There are more people, and when he said he was on the mend, he started staggering more. So I'm thinking maybe he's drunk, and he's like self-medicating with alcohol, or something along those lines. But there are more people. I'm not sure where that's going yet. Find out soon, I assume. Um, okay, so his similes. Let's have a think about these similes now. So he said something about like pulling stitches out of my own face. Ooh, so that also like ties in if this is what he's getting across here, that he's like drunk and he's self-medicating. Is like I'm pulling stitches out of my own face, like I'm fixing myself, not necessarily well. Like you shouldn't pull stitches out of your own face, kind of thing. Same as you shouldn't self-medicate with drink. Think that might be reflecting that. So that's actually a good simile. It's well placed. Yeah, stronger than the earlier ones anyway.
on the mend, like I'm icing a new spring, like I'm walking on a new cane, like it's been a couple days since I slipped and said something sorta like your name. I know I'll be alright, but I'm
Okay, so a couple things. People in the background, they seem to be doing the same kind of actions as him. They seem to be drunk too. So maybe he's saying like, I know I'm not alone type thing in the video. It's like I know there are lots of other people that have done the same. Oh, I also want to flag. I don't know. I don't know either. Like how how did you lose a friend you never had? I'm a bit confused on that one. If you never had that friend, how did you lose it? That sounds really deep, but I don't understand it. Hopefully I'll understand it by the end. I'm not quite sure yet. If I don't cop it, please put it in the comments. Um, huh. I'm liking this video a lot though. It's very deep. Okay, let's keep going.
Not tonight. I'll be lying awake, counting all the mistakes I've made, replaying fights. I know I'll be alright, but I'm not tonight. I'm on the mend, but I lost a friend, I lost my mind, and nobody believes me. Say I know that he.
That was cool as it dropped, like he dropped, and everyone dropped. That was beautifully timed. I like it a lot. It's like, I'm on the mend, I'm back on my feet, and then it's just like, nope, never mind, I lost a friend. Brings me back down again. Ooh, and it's like how unstable he was when he was on the mend, when he was like drunk, he's staggering all over the place, and then he remembers slightly and he's like down again. Very nice. This is like proper masterpiece, this.
Don't need me, 'cause he made a little too much money to be 20 instead. And I'll be fine without him, but all I do is write about him. How the hell did I lose a friend I never had? I'd apologize if.
Okay, sounds like we're going somewhere else. So while we're here, I like that. So he was, I think this is what he was getting at. So in the actual video, they're like, they suddenly start to have this coordinated dance, and he's saying stuff about like he writes songs or something about it, right? I can't remember the exact wording, but he said something about writing songs about it. All I do is write about him. I think that was it. And so it's like he writes his songs, he makes an artistic thing out of it. So it's like showing that artistic thing, like he gets himself, and then he goes straight after the dancing, he goes straight back into like stumbling and stuff. So it's like this like this like structured dance thing, just enough time to like get that creative outlet done, to write that song, and then he falls back into his kind of just about getting through it. But then that also shows like that creative outlet gave him some structure in his life, that it held him together a little bit. But then as soon as he finished that creative outlet, he's back again. So it's like that's his coping mechanism. I'm loving this song. There's so much to analyze as well. I love to analyze. If you like analysis of songs, subscribe. It's my thing. I get really into it.
Thought it might make a difference or make you listen. I'd apologize if it was black and white, but life is different. Just try to listen to me now. I know I'll be alright.
Ooh, that was good. If you watch any of my other videos, you will know that I love when it's like strong, like loads of instruments, loads of beat, loads of like a big, loud, full sound, and then just strip. It's really powerful. I was actually I forgot to say that the last time I paused. I was gonna note the like, it got a lot more powerful, and that's really cool. And that also kind of reflected that outlet. Like he has some power when he has the outlet, and then it's like everything cuts. Oh, it's reflective of that as well, like the outlet stuff as well. That like when he finishes his creative outlet, it goes back down again, and it's just like weak again. And like the same with the song, he's talking about the creative outlet, strong, and then he's going back to I'll be alright, but not tonight, I would assume. And it goes weak again. Like the backing and his vocal, and this is so beautifully put together. Okay, and like we're focusing on his face as well. Like I think, are all the others gone? I think they have. I think all the others have gone away. So we're focused back on his face here, and that is so cool. This is such a good song. Okay,
lost a friend, I lost a friend, I lost my mind. And nobody believes me, say I know that he don't need me. Cause he made a little too much money to be 20 and sad. And I'll be fine without him, but all I do is write about him. How the hell did I lose a friend I never had? Never had.
And they're all gone again. That's so powerful. Oh my gosh. I don't think it's quite over. I'll let the little last bit go in a second. But just, oh my gosh, I'm actually like semi-speechless here. It was so well put. I still don't know how he lost a friend he never had. I'm gonna think about that a little bit more in a sec. But yeah, the focus was on him, and then it kind of built up a little bit, and all the other people were like carrying him. So maybe it's like knowing that I'm not alone helps me, like lifts me up a little bit. But yeah, knowing that he's not alone lifts him up a little. And maybe that's like a part of his creative outlet as well. Like the creative outlet helps him a lot, but then also just seeing people relate to songs helps him a bit as well. I also wanted to comment on the thing about nobody believes me, I think that was the line. Before the 20 and sad thing. The nobody believes me, like that's such a, I think that's bringing back, that's to add to the 20 and sad, too young, too rich, whatever, to be 20 and sad. I think that's adding to that, where it's like that idea of nobody believes you because, yeah, because you're too rich. Like you shouldn't be unhappy. Like no one believes you that you're unhappy because you've got so much going for you. And the fact that it's a friend you never had. It's a friend I never had. I feel like that's definitely linked. What are your theories? Let me know in the comments. I need your theories. I'm thinking of my theory. Hold on. I feel like this is something that you can have theories on, and then obviously I'd say there's an official one where he has given probably his interpretation of what it means. I lost a friend I never had. Do you know what? I'm thinking it might be his fans. He talks so much about his creative outlet. And he had the like what I interpreted as his like create, or he doesn't even talk that much about his creative outlet. I talk that much. I analysed it that much as being his creative outlet, and like all these links to his creative outlet. And then I think at the end, everyone like his fans listening to the song, relating to the song, lifting him up. I think what might have happened is one of his fans died, like killed himself or something. And now he's saying, like, that's a friend, because he related to me, he supported me, but it's a friend I never had. But then all I do is write about him. I don't know enough about his other music. I feel like his other music might explain it a little bit, because if he writes, all he does is write about him, then I'm sure it's in his other music. Ooh, I should listen to some more Finneas songs on here. It might come more clear. But yeah, that's my theory. My uneducated theory is that it was a fan, but it doesn't necessarily link perfectly with the fact that he's writing about him all the time, because I don't know what he writes about all the time. Does he write about his fans all the time? Maybe. Not sure. So I'll have to check out the rest of his songs for that. If you want me to check out more Finneas, by the way, leave a little like down there. I probably will do another Finneas video this month, just for Finneas February. Might be Finneas and Frank Sinatra February or something like that. So please do subscribe down there. I will continue this video in a second. Leave a comment, especially on your theory, and like maybe even just explain it to me. Maybe it is obvious from his other songs, like all he does is write about him, so maybe it's obvious from his other songs how he lost a friend that he never had, because I'm kind of unsure on that part, and I mean that's quite a central part to this song. So Bit annoying that I didn't get that, but I think I've done a thorough enough analysis. Let's just finish this out. Okay, so last bit of an analysis is the camera going like into the sky. I think that kind of reminded me of earlier in the video when he collapsed. I think he collapsed backwards a couple of times, maybe also into the people's arms. So I think that might be like bringing us into that situation as well, where we are the ones collapsing, and then we think like there are all the other people who have felt the same thing catching us as well, same way that it was in this video. I'm thinking that's my theory on even the camera angle going up. And if that was intentional, then this video is a proper masterpiece. Like, whoever produced this, amazing job. Amazing. Oh, I loved it a lot. It's a beautiful song, definitely going on my playlist. Definitely being downloaded and listened to 3 million times. I love it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Slán!